Welcome back to Whiskey Wonder Woman and another mystery box. I'm Whiskey Wonder Woman. Welcome to my channel. If you're new, please subscribe and help my YouTube channel grow. And let's get started on this week's mystery whiskey. Starting off with the color, this is a really beautiful amber. See if you guys could see it. It is like a deep amber. It's pretty. All right, let's get started with the aroma. It's very citrusy. I think it's a Scotch. And I say that because I think there's smokiness, so it might be a peated Scotch, which you guys know is not my favorite. But let's keep going. Let's go past the smokiness. I am getting a lot of fruitiness. I'm getting a lot of citrus. Let's see if I can pick up any sweet notes. I am getting hints of vanilla, caramel. Whew, took a minute, but the caramel came. And I think it's malty. I think I'm getting like a creaminess in there. It's definitely creamy. And I'll just add honey because I think there's some really good florals in there. But it's like really sweet. It's almost like it's caramelized florals, which is made up, but it's basically florals, but more like sugary. Now that we got the aroma down, let's go in for the taste. Cheers. Yep, that's a Scotch. Definitely getting the barley. It is smoky at the end. However, the beginning of the taste, it was very light. It was very citrusy, lemony, weirdly like herbalish. Like it gave off like lavender feels. Like it was super fragrant. I am getting notes of caramel. I am getting the barley. It is a little smoky. Not my favorite. However, the rest of the taste was pretty good. And it was really, really smooth going down. It was a tiny bit sweet and it wasn't spicy at all. So we got some good notes on here. Let me go in for my second sip. I know I don't like smokiness, but this is actually really good because I think there's really lavender in this bottle. And I don't think I've ever said that for any bottle on this channel before. But something about it is just very herbally, but it doesn't taste medicinal. It tastes very fragrant. It's almost like lavender syrup that you would have in a cocktail. Like it's bringing out that type of sweetness. Yeah, it's giving like honey lavender, like a nice sweet drink. But then you got the grainy part mixed with it. If you could separate that, it would be a nice fruity lavender drink with a hint of Scotch. But like merged together, you have this. But I have to say that I actually like it. As I keep sipping it, it is getting less grainy, less smoky. So that part I'm really, really enjoying because once that levels down, it balances out all the light florals, the fruitiness, the sweetness that is actually in this glass. So I'm glad that there is a balance and that these earthy, grainy notes aren't taking over this sip. You guys didn't see that. Guys, I really like this. Like, it is just super light and refreshing. Really, really good. I think what helps it out is this caramel that is bringing the sweetness forward with all these florals, the lavender. I don't know what I would call that. 'Cause it's not really medicinal, even though, you find it in essential oils and whatnot. But it just gives like a nice uplifting like feel into the sip, and I'm really enjoying it. I will say that there's caramel present, but it's not deep. It's not a deep caramel. But the best part is as I keep sipping this, like I said, that smokiness, it's gone. All right, let me go in for my last sip. I'm really enjoying this, but I don't want to finish it because I want to finish my Tokaji glass that I was drinking earlier. This is actually really delicious. I think I know it's a Scotch. There is some peatiness in it. However, this is probably really, really good for being a little peaty. The fragrances and the florals and the fruitiness and the caramel in here, really, really good. I haven't had a lot of Scotches on this channel, but I have had some good ones. And I have to say that this is actually a good one. So I'm glad it's in the mystery box. I'm glad that I'm getting more things in the box that are not just bourbon. So let's see what's in this mystery box. All right, whiskey type. Obviously, we're going Scotch. Speyside, because I think that's where peatiness. No, that's not right. It's like Isle of something that's peaty. So yeah, we're just gonna leave it at Scotch because I don't know the different areas yet, but I will as this channel grows. Price point, you know what, that one's throwing me off because I'm not a Scotch pro. However, it was really, really good. But I've had some Scotch that are really good around the $50 mark. And with this, it was really good, but it wasn't like, it didn't feel like crazy good to me. Like, I feel like it would be an affordable option, like a good Scotch to sip, but I don't think it's expensive. I think I'm going to price it like at 50. Like, if it's over 50, then I think it's overpriced for what it is. However, it is a really good sipping whiskey. So with that, let's see what's in this box. Oh man, something I can't pronounce. Shieldag. Is that how it is? Shieldag. I'm just going to keep saying the same thing. Shieldag. I think I'm pronouncing it wrong, so someone correct me. But it's a single malt Scotch whiskey, and it is 18 years old. And it's Speyside. I'm pretty sure I said that, but don't quote me. And it is $80. I'm not a Scotch pro, so someone would have to tell me if this is a good price for this bottle. But I have to say, it's really good. And it's 18 years old, guys. For $80, I don't think that's bad because I think, you know, bourbon and stuff, everything's like over 100 now. But Scotch, the price is still good. All right, it says the lock of the herring. The fishermen, traders, and travelers who have inhabited Shieldag, the lock of herring, over the centuries have rightly considered themselves lucky in life. A taste of this good fortune can still be enjoyed today with every measure of Shieldag fine Scotch whiskey. Taking its name from the Old Norse Shieldag. Oh my god. I'm saying that word too many times and probably wrong. The Loch of Herring is truly a wild and beautiful place. Someone fact check me and let me know if it's really pretty there. The sharp fragrance of pine-studded islands. The flash of silver herring in the dark waters of the loch. The shawls of mist around the shoulders of the nearby Torridon Hills. Raise a glass of Shieldag, and you'll experience a reflection of this epic landscape in the complex yet balanced flavors of this fine single malt Scotch whiskey. Okay, guys, I am going to look up the notes for this because I'm actually intrigued to know what these notes are. It was so complex. I know I'm missing some. But first, let me take another sip. Oh, whoa. This guy said that he only paid $40 for it. And I paid $80. I think I'm being robbed right now. This guy is saying When you buy Shieldag, you're not buying a product made in a distillery named Shieldag. You're buying one from a bottler that sourced it from somewhere else. In this case, it's a Speyside distiller. This guy sounds very jaded against Shieldag. All right, I'm going to go to another review because he seems like he hates it. All right, let's go to 31 Whiskey. Didn't even give any tasting notes. Okay, let's go to Reddit. Reddit has some really good reviews on there. Okay, nose, peaty. I said that. Perfume, raisins, Dr. Pepper. That is interesting. Caramel and vanilla. Palette, citrus, vanilla, lavender. Yo, someone give me a whiskey award. This guy said lavender too. Raisins, leather, pepper, fresh oak. I'm good. I'm really good, guys. Finish, medium length, cereal. I feel like I said cereal or maltiness in the aroma. Didn't really get that in the finish. Caramel, lemon. I'm pretty sure I mentioned lemon somewhere. Baking spices and fresh oak. Body is light, bite is medium. I like this guy's review. He said that this Scotch tastes very similar to Willet Pot Still Bourbon. That is crazy. Minus the graininess, maybe, because I think when I did the Willet Rye, it was very florally, and I think I said it was kind of like had medicinal notes. So I get what he's saying. I don't know if I would say it's the same as the Willet Bourbon. He paid $70. All right, so I just paid for overpriced Scotch. Not really happy about that. So it seems like you could get it around $40. So I overpaid. That was actually a pretty good review because he agreed to a lot of the notes I said. I think there's a lot of like history about this bottle that I really won't get into. It seems like it's being distilled by someone else, like a bigger brand, like similar to MGP, but in Scotland. Not really going to dig into that because that would probably take me forever. However, I will say that this is really good. I am upset that I paid $80 for it when I'm seeing it online for like $40 to $70. That is upsetting. However, I will say, if you're getting it at those prices, then I think you're going to enjoy this. And I think a bourbon person who wants to get into like drinking Scotch and those grainy types of whiskey, you would enjoy this because it has like really sweet caramel, vanilla notes, and it also has oak in there. It will like give you that same feeling as bourbon, except this is Scotch. So it's a good like beginner's way into it. If you're a Scotch fan, yeah, I would say get this bottle. Don't pay the $80 that I paid. Definitely find it for $50 if you can. I don't think it's like spectacular, but I will say it's unique. For one, I love the florals. I love the lavender in here. It had a really good taste of caramel. As I kept sipping it, the graininess and that earthiness, the peatiness was disappearing. So it was actually becoming a really nice, enjoyable sip. So with that, if you had this bottle before, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and subscribe if you're new to the channel. It will help my channel grow. And thanks for watching. I will see you in the next mystery box video.